With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 4 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
So in the Bible, it say, what shall it benefit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own self? The more position we gain, the more children and the more money, the more possessions, the more burden. And we lose ourselves more in taking care of these material things. The more we are steeped in this material surrounding, the less we know ourselves. What should we know about ourselves? That we are the greatest being in the universe.
Please stay with us for this enlightening lecture.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
As long as man continues to be the ruthless destroyer of lower living beings, he will never know health or peace. Pythagoras, vegan.
Today's program will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian or Uranian.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughter houses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab tests, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace. So be it.
Velkommen, this is welcome in Danish. Bright viewers, I'm Nora. The free-spirited Danes are known as some of the happiest people in the world, and this has been attributed to a sense of social equality and community spirit towards both humans and animal people. Show compassion by going vegan. It is love in action. The northern European country of Denmark is a peninsula surrounded by more than 400 islands, with its capital city, Copenhagen, located on the islands of Zealand and Amager. As one of the world's most peaceful nations, the Danish are also ranked among the happiest people on the planet. Their trust in one another is a core value and contributes to the Danish concept of hygge, or sense of happiness and well-being. Danish design and architecture also focuses on human comfort while being renowned for its simplicity and pure lines. One such accomplishment is the Dokken, awarded Best Library in the world for its combination of functionality and beauty. The Sydney Opera House in Australia is another Danish designed structure of uplifting elegance while the wave building is shaped as 5 wave crests with apartments that offer abundant natural lighting for its residents. Denmark cares for the environment as well. Samso Island, also known as Renewable Energy Island, relies fully on energy sources like wind, solar, and biomass. Denmark is among the top vegan-friendly countries in Europe. As an essential way to counteract global warming, this growing plant-based trend goes hand in hand with the country's other green efforts.
Leaders and governments of the world, you made the animals' protection laws. Then make yourselves the example for your people to follow. Thank you. God bless.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Guanyin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack, you happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe,
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia,
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia,
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa,
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
and South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet, and it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Uruguay is one of them. Uruguay Animal Life and Welfare Protection Act. Through the act, animal people in Uruguay are entitled to freedom from hunger and thirst, discomfort, pain, suffering, and disease, fear and distress, and entitled to the freedom to express their normal behavior. An animal person caregiver must properly care for an animal individual and ensure their comfort and protection. Circuses with animal folk performances are prohibited. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting, no more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace. So be it.
The United States has been graced on many occasions with visits from Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan. In 1989, in response to the earnest longing of spiritual truth seekers, she traveled to the country to impart her wisdom and insights. In this illuminating lecture, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, sheds light on various topics, such as relying on the inner power for self-discipline amid societal pressures, discovering humility through wisdom, overcoming the fear of death, and the essence of true meditation. We now invite you to join us for part 1 of this enlightening lecture titled Discover Real Meditation Through Transmission by a Real Master, given by Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, in San Francisco, California, USA, on May 25, 1989.
Peace for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Master Ching Hai was born in a wealthy Vietnamese family. When she was a little girl, she always followed her parents, who truly believed in God and Jesus Christ, to church on Sundays. During the weekdays, she spent most of her after-school hours with her grandmother, who was a true faithful Buddhist. and study all the Buddha Sutras. Because of this special family background, Master Ching Hai has accepted both Catholic and Buddhist teachings since her childhood. Concerning Master's biography, please refer to the free booklet at the entrance. Soon after Master acquired her own enlightenment, knowing the desires and sufferings of other living beings, she started to share her enlightenment with others and teach people in Taiwan how to obtain it. She takes care of all living beings, including animals and plants, with great love, patience, and understanding. She teaches anyone who wants to discover the inborn inner superpower, the truth, the enlightenment, without bias. What she teaches us is the method how to contact God, the universal superpower, by inner light and sound, directly. All worldly things, including rocks, plants, and living beings, are composed of non-stop moving elements and communicate with each other through vibrations, varying kinds of vibrations. Because we cannot find the right frequency, we cannot contact God, our Godfather. Just like if we cannot find the right channel, we cannot watch the desired TV program. The immediate benefit of studying Master's teachings is the understanding of Bible, Saints' teachings, and the Buddha Sutra. I finally understood why Jesus Christ said, "Love your enemies," because there is no such thing as enemies. There are only misunderstanding and different desires. After all, the most difficult enemy is myself. Some of her students have smoked and drink for more than 10 years before follow her teachings. They quit both smoke and drink after initiation without any mental struggling. To do or not to do? The answer is absolute. No smoke and no drink. There are also many side effects, not bad ones, but all good ones, of practice enlightenment every day. I enjoy it more and more every morning and every second. I believe you will enjoy it also. You probably have many questions, so please get a piece of paper and write down any kind of questions concerning your beliefs. Master will reserve some time to answer your doubts. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Master Ching Hai.
Thank you. 谢谢，讲得蛮好。She spoke so well. I wonder if I have any more ideas left. She's stolen everything. Now I will pray to God. Please be merciful and send something. Good evening, first of all. And I'm happy to see you again today. That out of your busy schedule, you still spend some time for me. Some of the brothers from yesterday have come back. It just means yesterday's lecture was not so boring. So today come will have some hope. It is like this. The truth we all know. We just forgot. So sometimes someone has to remind us and make us remember again what is the purpose of our life and what for do we have to find the truth. What for must we practice? Why must we believe in God or Buddha, whomever we think is the highest power of the universe? When the Buddha was still alive, he often spoke to his disciples about the importance of self-discipline and practicing self-realization. Now the disciplines we all know. Other scriptures mention these things, such as non-violence, loving thy neighbor, loving thy enemies, etc. And leading a very pure and virtuous life. Now, the problem is that when we are confronted with the reality and the pressure of the society, it is difficult for us to love thy enemy or to love thy neighbor. But actually, we are not to be blamed for. It is because we are so helpless and powerless against the mass influence of society and the pressure of nowadays living. Is my English okay? The lady looks so so desperate. I wonder if my English is out of order. You are just paying attention, right? Not because my English is so lousy. It's not Oxford English. It's a kind of a mixture between English, Vietnamese, and French, and Italiano, German, and Taiwanese. Now, why is it that we could not keep the discipline laid down by the ancient masters? It is not because we do not want to, or that we don't make any effort to do so, but it is because we do not have enough power. We are tired, weary of existence. Sometimes we must work hard and we must survive in this ever fast-growing standard of civilization. And then we also have to face all kinds of even more civilized temptations. Before, the temptations were not so civilized. And now it is more civilized society and more civilized temptations. So actually, we should make a more civilized approach to guard ourselves if we want to regain our self-respect, self-wisdom, and self-right. Because sometimes it looks like we are lost in the whirlpool of existence, of the pressure, and we seem to lose ourselves. It is not that we lose our body or our desires. It's just that we lose self-control. And self-control is so important to us that we should pay attention. So in the Bible, it says, what shall it benefit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own self? And now we all know about this phrase. And we probably repeat it many times. What benefits a man if he's so blah blah blah. But then we don't know what it means by losing ourselves. We are thinking, why, I haven't lost anything. I'm just gaining every day. Maybe got promotion from the boss, or the business are running well, and getting more children each year. This is our promotion. But that is not the gaining. It's a kind of more lovely burden only. Some burdens are unbearable, some burdens are very lovely. So we love it. The more position we gain, the more children and the more money, the more possessions, the more burden. And we lose ourselves more in taking care of these material things. And what is losing ourselves? The more we are steeped in this material surrounding, the less we know ourselves. That is what's called losing ourselves. What should we know about ourselves? That we are the greatest beings in the universe. Everyone tells us from the Buddhist Bible, they say that human life is the most precious. And the Catholics also say the same. And then in the Mohammedan scriptures, Muslim scriptures, it is said that we are guests on earth only. So it means our home is not here. It means we are greater than just a human shell of the body. 无上师是你，因了解；无上师是你，因了解。我们是无上师。Oh yeah.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
Ryssland måste följa internationell humanitär rätt, skydda civilbefolkningen och ge tillträde till humanitära aktörer att ta sig fram. UNHCR, Röda Korset, de finns redan på plats och de kan hjälpa. Sverige står på ukrainska folkets sida. Vi stöder Ukrainas lagliga rätt att försvara sitt land och skydda sitt självbestämmande. Därför har regeringen och riksdagen fattat ett historiskt beslut att också stödja Ukraina militärt. Regeringen fortsätter nu att driva på för ytterligare sanktioner, att stötta Ukraina och att stärka Sverige. Det är vår linje. Tack.
Meat not just burns your world, it burns your inner organs. Save your life. Be vegan, man.
Tomorrow, on words of wisdom.
But the self-hypnotism of a highest order is that you use your own judgment and your own wisdom to acquaint yourself with the higher realms of existence, and you become more and more familiar with higher kind of living, higher kind of thinking, and higher kind of power, that you become greater each day. And whatever you want to accomplish, then your own inner power will accomplish it for you. At that time, we know God. And we can say that God has accomplished everything for us through our body, because at that time, we and God are one.
Vegan side effect. People seem to be drawn to you.
Inspiring viewers, thank you for your presence today for Words of Wisdom. Please join us again tomorrow for Discover Real Meditation Through Transmission by a Real Master, Part 2 of 11. Coming up next is The Swarm Effect, Climate Change and the Worsening of Pest Infestations, Part 2 of 3, right after noteworthy news. May sunshine and rainbows remind us of the natural blessings which God has bestowed on our beautiful planet.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
รายการของเรามีให้หลายภาษาโปรดดู suprememastertv.com/schedule และ suprememastertv.com/WOW